Do you want to have the ultimate control over your life? Welcome to Take Control with Whitney Wells, where we will explore all topics of life that we try and control, what this creates for you, and how to have successful relationships all while empowering yourself. Keep listening and let's have some fun. Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 44 of Take Control with Whitney Wells. I have missed you all, and speaking to you over this mic, it has been a little bit since I have made a podcast. I have been working on some fun stuff for you all lately. So I have a mini course, which is almost ready to go for you all. And it's geared towards those who want to stop arguing with your spouse. If you find yourself arguing a lot and battling and bickering, if you want to stop that, this would be perfect for you. If you want to better that communication, this mini course has so much packed into it that it can be so beneficial. So when that's ready, I'll let you know. I have priced it very low because I want it to be attainable to most people, so that they can benefit from all these amazing tools and these great concepts that you can apply to your life immediately. So once that's ready, I'll let you know, and you can grab that if it's something you're interested in. Also, the 10-week relationship makeover program that I have been offering to women, and it has been so beneficial for those who have gone through it, is going to be turned into a 12-week-long program. That's going to have more content, more support, more access to me. So that will be available shortly as well. So, if you want to save your marriage in 3 months, this is the program for you. I want to give the opportunity for you all to fall back in love with your spouse again. And lastly, I'm working on creating a group program and a membership site. So be on the lookout for all of these things that I'm offering soon. And if you are interested in any of them, jump in, reserve your spot, grab the course, sign up for whatever seems like it would be a good fit for you. Now, I'm creating all these different avenues for everyone to absorb and learn these concepts and tools because I want to have multiple ways for everyone to be learning. Everyone wants to, learn differently, right? They want to apply these tools differently to their lives. So these are different multiple ways that you can do that. And I just want it to be as helpful as I can. So be on the lookout for all those changes. And I hope that they can help you. I hope that you can apply them and they can help your life, your marriage, your relationships, and empower yourself. It's always what we're striving for, right? All right, so let's dive into the topic that we're talking about today. We're talking about when you love your spouse, but you want more. Does this ever come up for you? Do you ever find yourself wanting your spouse? You want your spouse, you want your life. Maybe it's not perfect, right? What life is, what marriage is, but you love your family, you love your spouse, you love your life, and you truly want it, but you also want more. If you can relate to this, if this is you, keep listening. This episode was made for you. So first you want to start by knowing that this is normal. There's nothing wrong with you for wanting more. You are human and your brain is acting completely normally. It's natural. Knowing this, fully adopting this, and then moving into, try dropping into curiosity of yourself, not judgment. Judgment will just shut down your desires. You will be resisting these thoughts and these feelings that are within you. And when you resist something, when you resist these thoughts and these feelings, they will grow. if you don't take a look at them. So, from curiosity, from compassion, from love, just take a look at what it is that you are wanting in your marriage, in your life, for yourself, for you. Now, maybe this is something you want to do with your spouse, or some passions that you may want to do and explore on your own. Maybe your wants come in form of things you want to stop doing, or something you want to change in your life. These desires and wants are nothing to hide from. Your truth matters, and it's nothing to hide from. Now, once you take a look at all of these wants and desires from a place of curiosity and compassion, you can either act on them or not. But knowing them, knowing what your wants are, is the first step. So take a look. Now, here is where you may have a thought. But if I'm happy with my marriage, why would I want more? Or why would I want something to change? You may have this question. You may ask yourself this, right? This may come up for you. And my answer to that is simply because you do. You are human. And wanting to grow is normal. Wanting more is just a different way of saying I want to grow. And growth is natural. Wanting more is normal because as humans, we are designed to want to grow and evolve. This concept can help you drop into compassion and acceptance for yourself, and maybe for your partner as well, if your partner is experiencing wanting more as well. Now, what I am saying is it doesn't have to be one or the other, your marriage or self-growth. This is what we're focusing on here. You want more simply because it is what you want, and this doesn't mean you have to leave your marriage for that quote-unquote more that you want, for whatever that more is, right? Now, in some cases, maybe it does. Maybe you do choose to leave your marriage. But what I'm offering is to look at how a marriage can incorporate and bend with the quote-unquote more. I put it in quotes because it's different for everyone. What your wants are different than others. Your more that you want. Your marriage can possibly incorporate this and bend with it. The individual growth that each person may want and have, your marriage can include it, bring it in, bend and grow with it. It doesn't have to be your growth or your marriage. It can be your growth and your marriage. It can be inclusive rather than excluding. You don't have to choose your individual growth over your marriage. Wanting more for yourself doesn't necessarily mean you don't want what you currently have. You can want your marriage and want more. So, let's talk about growing together instead of growing apart. Wanting to grow doesn't mean you need to grow apart, right? You don't need to pick that individual growth over your marriage. You can want more and grow together. You can want more together, grow together, evolve as a couple together. You can incorporate that growth, that change, that evolvement into your marriage if you choose to. So if you choose that you do want to grow with your spouse, try bringing your growth to your marriage by sharing and supporting one another. Embrace those changes together. This inclusion and this support will help to have you grow together in the same direction instead of growing apart. this inclusion, sharing, and this support will help to connect. You can connect on that deeper level rather than disconnecting, which would be growing apart, growing on your own without including your spouse. So this leads me to how you have this incredible opportunity for connection here. So those wants and those desires that you uncovered about your life, about yourself, about your marriage, you can open up to your spouse and share them with him or her and include them in your journey, in your growth. Now, they may not be physically a part of what you are doing as you grow, but bringing yourself, the wants, and all your desires to them, they have the opportunity to be there in support, to share with you in the highs and the lows, right? Now, it's important to remember that they may not react how you want or hope for them to act. And that's okay too. That is okay. They are also human. And a normal reaction for a human when they are presented with a change, right, which is what you may be presenting to them with this growth within you, is to be scared. It's to have some fear that their stable and secure life as they know it may be changing. They may experience some fear as to what this means for your marriage and your life together. This is all normal. Now, also remember that you have already done some work on this, meaning you have already been thinking and feeling about all of this, about your growth, about your choices, about your wants. You've done some work on this, and this is all new to them. What you're bringing to them and presenting them with is new to them. So having this understanding will help to keep connecting, will help to keep including them, knowing that their reaction doesn't have to mean anything about you, about your growth, about who you are. And it doesn't have to mean anything about your marriage. You can give them some time to process and to have their human experience as well. Now, most often, when we love one another, we want the other person to pursue their wants and desires, and we just want to be included in that journey. We want to be there to support. Now, another scenario is that sometimes your spouse won't want to grow in the same direction that you want to. They may not want to be a part of that journey. They may not want to be a part of the changing marriage anymore. They may have conflicting wants with your wants. And I would like to offer that this is okay too. This is beautiful and amazing in itself because you both are being authentic. You both are living your truth, and that is beautiful. You may experience sadness and heartbreak and hurt and pain. These emotions are part of your human experience, and they can be beautifully processed. These emotions can pass through you, and you can move to the other side. So let yourself feel whatever comes up for you. Allow for your sadness and for your grief. This can be a beautiful process if you allow it. Now, either way, whatever your spouse decides, just know that you can be grateful for your marriage and still want more. Nothing is wrong with you or your marriage for wanting more. You can want your spouse and still want more. This doesn't mean you love your spouse any less. Nothing is wrong with you or your marriage for wanting more. I repeat myself. So I suggest embrace your wants, embrace your desires, embrace your truth. Try bringing them to your spouse. It may seem scary to do so, but it's living in authenticity. It's living in your truth when you do. And it gives them the opportunity to also live within their truth, decide for themselves. It gives them the opportunity to connect with you on a deeper level, and it gives you the opportunity to do so as well. You're giving your marriage more of an opportunity to be deeper, to connect deeper, to have that deeper intimacy. So if you want that, try bringing your growth to your spouse so you guys can grow together instead of growing apart. You can be each other's supportive teammate. And if you're ready to take all of this to the next level, if you're ready to move away from that disconnection and to move towards that empowered, loving, connected team again, let's get started. Let's get started with some coaching. I'm looking for only 3 women who want to learn how to create a happy, fun, solid, loving marriage in the next couple months. So if this is you, reach out. Go to WhitneyWellsCoaching.com, sign up for a free 20-minute relationship recovery roadmap session. We'll work through any roadblocks that you have. We'll uncover some stuff and solve some problems in that first 20-minute session. And then we can get started. And within just a few months, your relationships, primarily your marriage, will be transformed. But you can apply these tools to any relationship in your life. And the best part is only one person in the relationship needs to learn and apply the tools for things to drastically change. So I urge you to sign up for a free session and get some free tools and concepts that you can apply immediately, if nothing else, right? All right, I look forward to speaking with you and have an awesome day. I'll see you next week. Bye. Do you want to explore these topics further? Are you ready to live the life that you want to live on purpose while controlling what you have control over? I would love to be your life coach. If you're interested, simply head over to WhitneyWellsCoaching.com and book an appointment with me today. I can't wait to work with you.